guests, lend me your ears. Long has our Fevrimon suffered, without a true monarch to guide her and her people. Decades have passed since last His Majesty Erland sat atop the Draken throne. Long have we endured, yet it has not been for naught. At last, the bell has tolled on the age of the Council. At last, we may celebrate the coming of our rightful ruler. The return of the Sovereign.
My word! Such an inspiring visage.
Your Majesty shall have my eternal fealty.
Your Majesty, oh how long I have awaited this moment.
Behold, before you sits the rightful inheritor of the Draken throne, chosen by the dragon as its enemy. Behold and rejoice! Fortune has delivered us our Savior at last! At last! Praise be, for only the Sovereign's guidance can lead us true. All hail the Sovereign! All hail! Let all present pledge their allegiance to the Sovereign. Let us be united in the hope that our liege's reign will ne'er end. Long live the Sovereign of Vermont! Long live the Sovereign!
Arisen, thou who wouldst slay the dragon, if thou seekest to behold this world in its true aspect, abandon thy reason. Cast aside thine heart and thy life both. I ask thee to demonstrate thy will, for naught but thine ambition can alter the course of the rivers of fate.
Now, which one of you was it? No need to be shy. I've just got to take down a record of your name and face. Come on, step forward. Is it you? No? 'Tis hard to say. If the pawn I'm looking, are you the one then? Speak up, you good-for-nothing pawns. Which of you is it? Is it you? No? Ah, it must be you. Aha, I thought I recognized you. I ill like that look in your eyes. 'Tis queerly brazen for a pawn. Most of your kind have eyes blank as a cadaver's. Mayhap 'tis only natural, seeing as how you rise from the dead. There's aught different about you, though. Could it be that you fear death just as we mortals do? Worry not, vessel. 3 days here, and you'll be longing for death's sweet embrace. Come along, you feckless dullards.
Have a heart, cuz. Help me out here.
Would you take pity on me?
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
Learn your place, pawn.
We're not allowed to talk during missions, sir.
What do you think you're up to, layabout? Get a move on!
Do your injuries pain you? Pray, do not overexert yourself. This is no place for one of your ilk. 'Tis harsh beyond measure. Even we pawns are pushed to the brink. You ought not anger the overseer. Let us proceed to the site.
I wouldn't give to be rid of all this.
Anything better on this. Even grey.
No trouble here. Let's move along.
Accursed vessels. They've the eyes of the dead.
Time for you to get to work.
You are prepared to work? Then you ought begin by carrying stones out from the station in the back and bringing them here.
My knees have been acting up of late.
The vicinity is quite cluttered. Pray leap, or aught that poses a hindrance to you.
I don't feel unwell.
A job well done. Now the next step is to... What is this commotion? Perhaps we ought to investigate.
the cost of your lives!
Get me out of here! Now!
You're most vulnerable to toning your magics. Take care not to let your foes draw too near. But should the battle turn dire, keep in mind that you do have recovery at your disposal. Boulders, barrels, and the like can make effective weapons for level combatants. When delivering targeted strikes, I would recommend clinging to your bow.
Are you unharmed?
Get chase! Make ready. You move to intercept.
Concern it!
You ought flee while you can. After all, your charge awaits you. You cannot linger in this place forever. You have lost your memories. 'Tis surely the work of a fell curse, but worry not. You need only believe in your own destiny, Arisen.
Concern it. The accursed creature escaped. Oh, you! Get back here! Quickly!
This way, Arisen! Come this way. Let us flee.
You must jump. That is the only path.
No one could survive a fall from this height. Not even a pawn. Don't just stand there! Shoot it down!
It's getting away! Bring it down! Bring it down!
Go now, lost soul. And learn all you can of this world you must protect.
Keep your distance, Arisen! Worry not for me. The brine may swallow me whole, but I will not perish. There is a stone not far from here, known as a rift stone. Pray, seek it out. If you're truly the Arisen, then our paths will surely cross again.
Oi! Are you all right? What happened here? A griffin appears one moment and falls the next. And now you stand before me. Was it you then? The one who was riding on its back? 'Tis a wonder you survived. Accompany me to the stronghold. We'll treat your wounds and hear your story.
A single bolt from a ballista. And well aimed at that. Must be one of Sir Leonard's from out of Melve.
This'll be a right mess to clean up. Who knew there'd be a cavern round here? Where exactly is this jail you say you escaped from, anyway? I've never heard of such a place. There's certainly naught like that here in Vermont. Could it be you were held in the neighboring country of Batal? Nay, I suppose that's unlikely. We've been estranged from Batal ever since the war. It is difficult to imagine any citizen of Vermont being sent there. Fie! Goblins! Let's take up your weapons, sir. You'll be needing it. If you find your strength flagging, imbibe a curative or have a bit of green wine. When one of the fiends comes to you, let guard and dodge, else you'll be sore on the morrow. Make use of the slope. It will give you an advantage against their ranks. Employ guarded attacks to get the enemy to flinch. There are oft items to be scavenged from the bodies of monsters and their ilk. If you're not squeamish about picking at their bones, that is. Where are you going? Have you beheld the dragon as yet? I've not, and I count that a blessing. All I know for sure is that 'tis a beast e'er more fearsome than a griffin. Where do you think you're going? You can't just run off now.
Welcome, Arisen. We pawns have long awaited your arrival.
What is this? Pawns. They bend the knee to you so readily, but then... No. Surely you cannot be the Arisen.
You seek the Riftstone, do you not? We can take you to it. Pray, come this way. Before you stands a Riftstone. "'Tis a gate by which we of the Pawn Legion may cross o'er into this world. Pray, summon your pawn. Simply paint with your mind's eye the loyal attendant whom you would have serve you.
This world is connected to innumerable other realms beyond the rift, which pawns, such as myself, are able to traverse. My kind is duty-bound to serve you, Arisen, and to use the knowledge we glean in these distant worlds to your benefit. I myself look forward to travelling alongside you, and using my experiences beyond the rift to enrich your adventures.
Well, I'll be. A pawn summoning before my very eyes. You truly are the Arisen, then. Strange. I thought the Arisen was in the capital. Surely there's only meant to be one Arisen. Fie, this is all beyond my ken. The Watchhead would know what to do, I'm sure. Though, as luck would have it, he's away. I suppose we'll save any further questions till the Watchhead returns. You're free to do as you like afore then. What? You've no memories, you say? Mayhap you could make for Melve, then. 'Twas set upon by the dragon not long ago. The Arisen is said to bear some deep connection to the dragon. Should you be Arisen, mayhap you'll recall aught of import there.
Hail, Arisen. Pray, ask aught you wish to know. I shall answer, if 'tis within my power to do so. Nomads, we are oft called. Born in other worlds, we travel here by means of the Riftstones that we might aid you, Arisen. However, I cannot speak as to our true nature, for I know of it not. None of us do. We do not need to. We merely do as we are commanded. Riftstones are gates that connect this world to a multitude of others. By their power have we crossed into this world, and when our mission is done, by their power shall we return to our own. 'Tis the name given to fate's chosen, those destined to command the Pawn Legion and safeguard the world from the threat of the dragon. Even with your memories lost to you, I am afraid you cannot escape your fate. Very well. May for...
Polish up my gear for tomorrow.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
Fancy a gander?
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it. This ladder can take us to new heights.
Wait for the new equipment to come in.
I'd rather not draw steel if I can avoid it.
Fancy a gander? I find good.
What did he say his name was again? Ah, Humphrey. The lad's in Vermouth now. He's eager. I'll give him that. Expedition, sword drills. Say, you look experienced. You should talk to the lad. I'm sure.
Nodding off where I stand.
Now I've gone and stepped in it.
Well met. Much obliged.
Got to crack a few skulls if you want to be topped off.
Thank this job, this.
Time to be.
Hoy there. You seem well tired. Tell you what, you can stay here tonight free of charge. I'll expect coin from tomorrow, mind. My pa always used to say, there's naught a good night's sleep can't fix. Not much else I can offer, I'm afraid, but you'll find all sorts at a finer inn. Aye, being armed is better than being defenseless, even if you're untrained. You should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance. No hard feelings. If you prefer it, they've much more to offer.
I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time of day.
My sword arm could use some work.
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings. And if you'd like to change your vocation, come see me anytime. Always a pleasure.
You'll find none lighter on their feet than a thief. I'm sure my talents will be of use to you. Let us work together to what? I'm yours to command, Arisen.
Now I've gone and stepped in it.
I've got wares of every ilk. Pleasure doing business with you.
A well-organized pack is my specialty. I'll see to it your burdens are shared between us pawns.
We're running low on everything, from provisions to crafting materials for weapons and armor. We've had a hard time procuring goods, what with all the monsters lurking. I sent Marcus to gather what we need, but I've just taken stock and I fear the list I gave him was... What say you? Could I trouble you to run an errand for me? You'll be paid, of course. Glad to hear it. Here, take this list of additional supplies to Marcus. He ought to be somewhere north of here. And in the know, and he'll take care of the rest.
toast tonight.
Ah, our errand is nearly done. And not a moment too soon.
I only hope the recipient is pleased with our work.
There's no great shock to me. Right, just follow me. It seems we already possess what's required of us. Our road was a long one, but here we are at last.
That's everything assembled. A job well done if I do say so myself. Oi! Did you need something? This is from Sir Geoffrey, is it? Let's have a look then. Why? He wants these as well, does he? I thought I was finished. Why should I have to do all this on my own? I've got plenty to carry as 'tis. Say, your arms look free. You can handle that list in my stead. And make haste. I would depart for the encampment even a moment sooner. Well, go on. You know what to do.
Where ought we to begin our search? The items on this list can be crafted by combining certain materials, and I happen to know where they can be found. I can guide you to the vicinity of our destination, Master.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
I shall lead us to our destination, so do try not to rush ahead.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change. It's about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Are you so eager to chat with me? I thought we did enough of that on the road. The items on this list can be crafted by combining certain materials, and I happen to know where they can be found. I can guide you to the vicinity of our destination, Master.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Follow me then, unless you doubt my sense of direction. The items on this list can be crafted by combining certain materials, and I happen to know where they can be found. I've a rough idea of where our destination lies. Shall I show you there, Master?
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Follow me. I shall lead us to our destination, so do try not to rush ahead.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
The items on this list can be crafted by combining certain materials, and I happen to know where they can be found. I can guide you to the vicinity of our destination, Master.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Could you come over here? Am I the first to notice we've all got different vocations?
Tis a tad inconvenient that we can't share equipment.
We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none. Don't we have a report to make, Master? That's everything on the list. What say we lighten our packs by delivering it all to Sir Marcus? I know where that person can be found, Master. This way.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Right, just follow me. Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but some masters rearrange their party at the drop. Good, we're here.
How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet? Brilliant! I knew I could count on you. Here, take this for your trouble. I'll be heading back to the encampment now. They'll be expecting me.
I suppose we'll be wanting to report back now. Now that we've delivered the items on the list, I suppose we ought to report back to Sir Geoffrey. A person of import, I take it. Very well. I will lead the way.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Follow me. Having trouble keeping up? No matter. I shall wait for you as long as it takes. We've arrived, I see. That's a relief.
Oi! Many thanks for passing on that list to Marcus for me. As I hear it, you even assisted him in gathering us up. Anyway, you've been a great help. I hope I can count on...
Our efforts have seen the encampment resupplied, and Sir Geoffrey with one less care. A good deed all round.
Aptly said.
Dreadful road horse goes awry.
time to be heading home. I mustn't let the captain seem uneasy.
A ladder, is it? How convenient.
After you, Arisen.
Fancy a gander? I find goods for sale. Well met. Much obliged.
Might you be in need? I end up feeling weary even after a day of rest.
What about this place makes me nervous?
Well met.
Hail! You a soldier? 'Twould be a surprise to see you arrive in one piece if not. Hordes of monsters have been plaguing this area of late, you see. We've had to start sending out new recruits to cull them.
Is that so? Who went yonder?
Lachlan. But I dare say he'll fare all right.
Aye, I expect he will. Who was sent out that way then?
Ocado. To be honest,
What? Weren't harpies reported in that area? The lad can't handle those beasts on...
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Fie! I want to go to his aid, but we say, you seem stout of heart. Would you be willing to go in our stead? 'Tisn't far. You've my thanks. And Ocado.
We ought not to dawdle when our aid is sorely needed.
No one's coming to assail us. Mayhap we've scared them all off?
I cannot help but ache for a scrap. You can weather a harpy assault unaided. Shall we hasten to Sir Ricardo's rescue? A person of import, I take it. Very well. I will lead the way.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
skin of our teeth. We were overconfident in our abilities. It is a painful reminder that fortune will not always favour us. A forgotten riftstone we've not discovered lies nearby. 'Tis this way, as I recall, from my last sojourn beyond the rift.
Is that all of them? Yeah, you have my thanks. I do not believe for a moment I've only just enlisted, and when I thought this could be the end of me, I was paralyzed. You saved me this time, but I won't always be so fortunate. I'll have to train. Well, I'd best be heading back, but I'll be sure to let my superiors know of your good deed.
Don't we have a report to make, Master? You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you? Here, if you please. Follow me, Arisen. Just follow me. Our road was a long one, but here we are at...
Hail, friend. Many thanks.
Aye, that it was. The poor sod might not have made it back alive.
It was a bit too early for him to be seen at. We'll be extending his training period. The instructors here are well known for whipping...
Speaking of training regimes, I must admit I've half a mind to ask you to join us.
Like it or not, I must go where duty calls me. If you're playing at Arisen in search of preferable treatment, you'll be sorry. Your head is like to roll ere long. Must hold out till someone comes to me. Townspeople depend on me.
I mustn't let the captain see my rings.
Must hold out till someone comes to me.
You should know, like getting cut open.
Mayhap I'll treat myself to a tickle before bed.
I best make myself. Yes.
Like it or
I'm
not,
dead on my
I
feet
must
after
go where
today's
duty
training.
calls me.
Well met.
No chance of my finishing.
Well met. Always a pleasure.